Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me, it's lovely to have you here. Now I know I've abandoned one project and started another one. It's because those of you that's been with me for the last couple of days will know my hubby has come down with appendicitis, and yeah, I can't sit and concentrate on something too complicated, so I've made something and filmed it, just grabbing scrappy things and, you know, just throwing things together. Really enjoyable, no thinking, that kind of project. So I'm going to carry on with that. I am actually sat here waiting for news from hospital. It's gone up today for a scan and to see what the next move is. So yeah, again, I can't really settle myself, but I've been in my room, yeah, printing and playing with things, and I've decided I will come on and video. So this is what I was talking about if you weren't with me. So I literally just grabbed my scrap box out, grabbed lots of things out of it and punched holes in them, put reinforcements round of various shapes and colours, and just put the whole thing together. And then I went through and added a few bits and pieces. It's all on video. Yeah, and I love the finished result, and I want to start by addressing a comment on this yesterday. Not because I want to address that comment to the person that left it. Okay, that's fine. I put my videos out there for you to comment on, and I'm quite happy to take your comments, and I was quite happy to take her comment. But basically, she said the front piece, this piece of cardboard, was only fit for throwing in the bin, and perhaps I should use scissors on it and things like that. I really want to speak to everybody else. I mean, I answered that comment. I wanted to speak to everyone else and say, I say it to you all the time, and I stand by it. If you love what you make, it really doesn't matter what anybody else says. Whether you are a YouTuber that puts it up there, to be viewed, or whether you're just doing it for yourself. So don't beat yourself up. I thought when I started this project, I'll get these out, I'll turn the camera on, and I'll just throw it all together. If I don't like it at the end, what have I lost? I think I said that at the time, I'll just throw it in the bin. Actually, I love it. I love what I've made. So yeah, not everybody will. I appreciate that. It is really, it's scruffy and grungy. I mean, it's not finished, but yeah, I can see why everybody wouldn't like it. My point that I was making was just, don't let people put you off. If you're making something you love, that's all that matters. Yeah, if I'd have looked at this perhaps 3 years ago, before I found junk journaling, I'd have thought, what on earth is that? I might have thought the same thing. I might have thought, what on earth is that? That's the strangest notion ever. I wouldn't have commented, but each to their own. So yeah, it's not finished. However, I was having a little chat with Tanya, saying, maybe she thought that was the finished cover, and that's how it was going to stay. And to be honest, if it did, say the same points apply. However, let's not give it any more time, shall we? My point was, I was talking to Tanya, and she said, it'd be nice with some papers, old papers or text Mod Podged on it. And I had already, when I was speaking to her, I'd already done this. So I put some tea dye on it, I put some ratty tatty gold around the edges, I put a bit of gesso, I sprayed some of my distress inks. It just grunged it up even more, so you might find that's even more hideous, I don't know, as a background. And I was thinking, now will I put a topper or a picture or perhaps a piece of Edith on it, but Tanya's idea got me thinking, and she said put some papers on it. So I've just had a little play, as I do. That's dried out, has it? No, it's okay. Oh my goodness me, I think the filming gods are trying to tell me something today, because oh yes, I spilt my water. I don't know if you saw that. I spilt my water and stopped the camera and mopped it all up. Luckily it didn't wet anything important. Then I got myself set and put the camera on, started filming again, and just looked up at the camera and saw that it wasn't running. So it went into some kind of emergency mode. I don't know, can't remember what it said now anyway, but it stopped filming 8 seconds after I'd started. And I did do some crafting with you, so here I go again. So I did on here some book page and some what's this, pattern paper over the top, and I decided I wanted some these on the top of it, which are, I think 2, I don't know, maybe 3. They're black and white or sepia images. I think they're from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, actually. I thought they might be nice on the front of it. I'm not going to put them on until this dries, because it's got 2 layers of Mod Podge on there, so I want it to dry and see what it looks like before I add those or decide if I'm going to. There was other things that I thought of doing, but I don't think I will now. But I've got a couple of these, and I've got toppers that can go on, but I'm thinking a couple of these, and yeah, you know, like some sort of a word or nameplate or something like that on it. I'll know better when it's dry, because it's very soft at the moment, what I want to do. But of course the beauty of making this is you can take pages out. So I can take that off and leave it there to dry. It was very wet originally, it's a bit drier now already. Yeah, and continue to work on the book. So yeah, I'm loving this string idea, definitely. You know, similar to ring bound, if you was using ring bound. I just like the way it sits flat. It's just more, feels more user friendly with the string around it, you know, through it. I can open it wide, or I can, you know, I can tie it tight so it doesn't move. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the string. So what I was doing and saying when I realised I hadn't been filming again was, yeah, I've got a few more pieces. We can work on this because that's been taken off, and I found a few more pieces of papers that I think I might like to put in here. Create some either art space or journaling space, because I've got a lot of colourful pages in it, or pages like this. I mean, I like that paper, but you know, I only want to see maybe a little bit of it. I don't want it all to be you know, this, because you can't do anything on it other than, you know, colour it in pretty colours, can you? Now I quite like that because I'm liking all these angles, and that's just kind of happened playing about with it, so I'm going to put that in there, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through this book now and add some more plainish writing pages, and then I've got some bits of somewhere. I mean, I've cleared my desk now, so I don't know. What would I call them? Ephemera pieces, I suppose. Embellishment pieces. Is this one under here? Yeah. So, you know, labels and just all sorts of images and things that would be nice to embellish it as well. But let's get some nice plain, cover up some of the text from the book pages, and get some nice yeah, plain pages going. I'm back using the art glitter, aren't I? I wonder if I should just take the string out, and I think I will, and just work through it like that, because then I can get to things because I want to do something on those. Yeah, I'm not too worried whether it stays exactly. I'll put it there and you can still see it, you know, in the order it's in, because you know, I can change that, and I might change it. Well, that's perfect size, isn't it? My room, I have to say, my room is a mess. I really should be tidying it, and it's strange because normally, if my brain's not in gear, I quite enjoy tidying my room. It helps me get, you know, sort myself out, but I'm just not, can't settle too much at the moment. I kind of lost myself a little bit in this project, so that's good. I know he's all right. I'm not worried to death about him or anything like that. He's at hospital. He couldn't be in a better place, could he? But it's like, poor thing, it's so painful. And yeah, a lot of me is thinking, I know people, and I've heard of people in the UK particularly, you probably don't find this in other countries, I don't think, but in the UK particularly, it's one of those operations. I think it is a major operation, because I looked it up online. It's classed as a major operation to take your appendix out, and yeah, they don't do it until, you know, you're desperate, absolutely desperate, which means to me until you've been in agony, you know, for a long time, or I was going to ink that and I didn't, never mind. You know, or until you're kind of in the danger area where it can get infected, and I think appendicitis is infected, isn't it? Yeah. There's also another part of me that wants to scan to hurry up and be done, so that we know it is appendicitis as well. There's always that worry, isn't there? So, right, let's stop talking about it. Let's get back on with this. I bet you're fed up of listening to me and my ailments and my family's ailments. I'm sorry if you are. I don't intend to come on and moan about illness. It's part of life at the minute. Yeah, so that's very wet now. I need that to dry before I can do anything else to that, because I want more on the other page, but this one's a bit, because it's such thin paper. You can see it came from the end of a book and I stamped on it. Yep, so I'll leave that one on there. Let's put the lid on this, shall we? Leave that one on there where it was, but leave it out open to dry. Yep, I'm looking forward to doing something on that, but we're doing things that need covering at the moment. We did that one. I might just gesso on that because I quite like it. We'll see. Let's just keep going until we find something we feel like working on. This one's, I said I was going to open it across the top, didn't I? And maybe put some tags in it. I think I will. I'm going to glue it down the sides here. Don't want anything on there. No, I don't think so. Here I go, having a conversation with myself again. So that's going to be a pocket, and I think I will put something on the front of the pocket, so I might put some pretty papers on there. Let's just get these two glued up then and have a look. It's got this funny ridge in it, hasn't it? Look, that I somehow created when I made it. I mean, it's not awful, but it's bizarre. Right, let's look at some. What have I got here on my... What do I call them? Collage papers. At least I got the right word today. Yesterday I called them... Oh, so a bit of water has gone on that one. Has it gone on them all? I don't suppose it matters because of collage, but no. I quite like that on that one. The texty one and the green one. Let's put them over there. Oops. Yeah, no, I've got a lot of that colour going on, so maybe this green one, which I'm reasonably sure, no, I'm very sure, is a Nanine paper. But I've done it on very thin paper, so it must be an old one. So it must be from the planner kit, I'm guessing. Did you see what I did with my ruler? Oh, there it is, in the rubbish box. Yes, because I haven't had any paper this thin for a long time. What am I doing? I don't know. I hope you can see. I'm having to lean back in my chair because I haven't got any room on my desk. There we go. Right. I want a little piece on there, don't I? So where do I want it roughly? About there. Right. Couldn't even seen it once I'd torn it. See it. I've not seen it. Right, that's better. I've got a piece I can work with now. Gosh. So I hope you guys are all well and your families. we're rushing towards winter now, aren't we? I still intend to get my fall projects done. I know I've veered off here a little bit, but I'm hoping it won't be too long a what shall we call it? I'm just looking for a piece of scrap. Piece of book page. Shall I do it on that? I'll give it a bit of interest, won't it? Shall I call it a sojourn? A sabbatical? I'll soon be back to my normal job. So I'm in the middle of Nanine's pink and beige. I can't even remember what it was called. What was it called? Oh. Gosh, I'm going to have a lot of joining to do on this video, and yeah, you're going through it with me, aren't you, my friends? Yeah, that was Neil. It's going to be another 3 to 4 hours with tests, and he may, depending on the results of those tests, be going down to theatre for an operation tonight. So it's just a long waiting game. Oh gosh, and I expect he's starving, because I don't know, he seemed to think, I don't know, he's very brave, so he's not being whinging, you know, he's been wincing when he moves, but he's not, you know, I'm a real baby when I'm poorly, and everybody knows how bad it is. Neil's not like that at all, so, but he has been convinced all along that they were going to operate on him, so I don't know if he knows how bad it is. I don't know. So maybe by the time this goes up I will know this video. But yeah, thanks for keeping me company anyway. Oh, it's nice to see a little bit of colour, isn't it? Well, she says was all this colour, but it was nice to see a little bit of colour on this. I don't want to overdo the colour, but yeah, that's nice. So they are quite close to those holes, those, aren't they? I think I didn't know if to cover it and fasten it down with whatever's covering it, but I think I'll just fasten it down with the envelope itself. Ooh, that was a very wibbly wobbly line. No change there. And then I'll open the top, and then I'll decide. We're sticking you down. Yep, I think so. Then I'll decide what I want on this back piece. I'm sorry if you can't see, I won't be a moment. Oh, maybe you can. The camera's closer to me than I thought. That's it. Yeah, I think I definitely want something on here anyway. There's that folded over piece. Yeah, I didn't put any reinforcers on there, shall I? Yeah, maybe after some papers. So what papers shall we put on there? Now we've got this one, but which will be nice, but I'd quite like it to be a journaling space. So I don't want to put the same as is on the other side. Was there anything here to easily write on? Not really. They're all oh well, they're all a bit too pretty, aren't they? I want some more you know, book pages really. Oh, what have I got here? Oh, they're quite thick. Well, these are bright coloured ones that I got in a charity shop bag, and I coffee dyed them, so, but they're really thick. What size are we? Oh, they're kind of a perfect size. Let's see if we can, and they definitely would be written right honourable, shall we say? I like that blue dotty one. What colours? We've got sort of purples and greens and pinks really going on. There is a purpley one there, which I wouldn't necessarily use in, and that's a purpley one as well, isn't it? You know, my day-to-day digital journals, so this is the perfect time to use them up, isn't it? And this is going to be the inside. So they are going to be next to each other. So do I want two the same? Oh, decisions. I don't even know if I want those on there now. I'm wondering about collage in that. Shall we do a little bit of collage? Now I know if I can reach it. But I have got in here. Just bear with me a tick. Some little pieces of, whoops, is that them all? I think so. Yeah, that's them all. Whoa. So these were when I was tidying my scrap box out when I went away to the caravan. And when I got to just the last little bits like this, I just stapled them together, thinking they'll be easy to grab when I want to collage something. So, perfect. I think I'll just rip them off like that. Now they're very small pieces, so it's going to be quite eclectic. Even a purple piece. Oh, that's card. I don't want card. That's a nice piece. Yep, so there's another idea for tidying your scrap box if you haven't got a chance to use everything. Make your own little tear off pad. Right, there's a lot there, Denise. You probably have enough. What I need is a glue book. Did we see one? Yes, we did. Okay. It got wet as well. Everything I own's been wet. I did ask Neil to take his phone charger with him, and he said his phone will last him, he doesn't need it. So I don't know, he thought he was staying in for an operation, but he didn't think he needed his phone charger. It doesn't make sense to me. He's obviously expecting me to go up with everything he needs, which I think might be what I'm about to do when I finish this video, go and pack a bag just in case. I did think about it last night, but I thought I won't scare him to death and let him know I think he's going in to stay in. And yeah, I know it is not. It's a good place to be if you're poorly, but it's not a good place to be. It's horrible. Being in hospital, it really is. I know it shouldn't be any other way. You shouldn't want to go, but well, for me, I hated every minute of it. To be honest, I didn't always feel like I was in the safest of places. I know you're supposed to be. You're all right with the doctors around you and everything, but they're not there all the time, are they? Yeah. Right, I need to be a little bit more, what's the word? Positive, happy. What can we talk about that's nice? What's up and coming? I won't do Christmas, even though I love it, because I know quite a few of you out there are not ready for it and not interested in it at the minute, and I get that. So not Christmas, so not too far away. What else have we got to look forward to? Well, Halloween's up and coming. Oh, and there is another. We bought a pumpkin at we went shopping. We went to Aldi this week, and they had the pumpkins all reduced there, and I thought, shall we I mean, our grandkids, I don't think do the trick or treating anymore. They used to love it, but we're in a new house here, and I thought, oh, it might be nice to have a pumpkin carved and up on at the front door to let people know they can call and grab some sweeties. We didn't used to do it when we had a dog who used to have a Jack Russell, and yeah, she couldn't cope with strangers at the door, so we used to turn the lights off and sit in the dark, and people kind of know that if you haven't got anything outside your house and your lights are off, the kids tended not to knock. So I thought, well, it would be nice. We lost her to cancer, so we don't have that worry anymore. So I thought, well, it'd be nice to Don't go over that hole, Denise. Yeah, to have something out there to say to people, come and knock on the door. And yeah, so we bought a pumpkin. That was a long story without going anywhere, wasn't it? And they were reduced. And I thought, well, with a pumpkin, I wouldn't buy decorations necessarily, because it really is only one day, isn't it, out of 365 or one night. I know people do, people love it. I'm not saying anything against that. I'm just saying not for me. So I thought, well, and afterwards the birds can eat them, can't they? I'm pretty sure I saw last year people saying, yeah, break your pumpkins up and take the candles and things out of them and leave them out for the birds to eat. So I thought, oh, that's a good thing to do. And yeah, we bought one. Well, I said to Neil it'd be nice to have one, and he said, "Oh, get one if you want one." And I'm like, I won't be able to carve it. I haven't got the strength. He said, "Oh, I'll carve it. I'll quite enjoy it." So he got one. So that's sitting in the shed. Will that get done? I don't know. They're the only bits. I've used them all. Oh, I did do well, didn't I? 2 pieces. What have we got on this one then? There's a nice piece. Nice piece of text there. Yeah, it's a good idea that fastening them all together. I don't think I did it on camera. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But I've done it before. Oh, bit of a stutter there. I have done it before. So yeah, I don't know if I've filmed it before and showed you or not. Organising my scraps. Probably not. But it definitely works if you haven't got too many. It's one of those texts that you can't see which is the right way up. I don't know where to go with it. There. Yeah, I think this will be nice with a label or something over it, won't it? To write on. Do I even need to? I don't have to cover every square millimetre of it because it's got that beautiful coffee dyed envelope. Yeah, like that very nearly covers everything, but not quite. We'll have a bit of a torn edge at the bottom. I quite like that. I can see that top wrinkly bit. So yeah, I know I'm going through a lot of this book, but it's wet at the top, so it's heading for the bin anyway. The recycling bin, that is. There we go. I mean, I have absolutely no idea how long I have been on, because I don't know, I must have stopped it 5 times at least, and yeah, I was filming and talking when the film wasn't running. Just want a tiny piece there. That's nice. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably finish this piece and then call it a day, because I think I need to go get organised for him. Bless him. So shall I have a piece on there now so that it's not, yeah, I think I might. It's not quite as well. I will if I can find my ruler. I just noticed the, oops, sorry, the lid is off me glue too. Yeah, I'll put this together, this video, and have a look. See if it's going to drive everybody mad. I won't put it up if it doesn't follow. Doesn't make any sense. I know you guys like to see. I suppose it'd be okay for those of you that know me and like the chatter, like to hear what's going on. But it will be the only video for today, so I don't know. I suppose I might as well put it up, hadn't I? So I don't know how much. I suppose I could have had this finished today if I'd have been organised and not spilt my water and what have you. You know, it's not going to be a real long make. So yeah, I might come back on this afternoon. That'd be nice with a, oh look, I was just going to say a label and I've just seen one. Let's just darken the edges and see. Yeah, finish it off and film it, and then you'll get to see it sometime soon, hopefully. Yeah, quite like it. Didn't I say I was going to put one on the other side? Yeah, it needs a bigger one though, doesn't it? And the box, this chest of drawers that my labels were in, are sitting on the windowsill at the moment because I threw water at them. But yeah, nice big label on that one, I think, covering it up. And oh yeah, I was going to open the top, wasn't I? Now how am I going to do it? I don't know. Let's have the bigger scissors. I'm just going to trim all the way across and see what happens. See if anything opens or doesn't, or opens too much. That was about as straight as, oh yeah, that's, we've got a pocket there. Yeah, I think if I put a divot in them, we've got a pocket there. Shall I straighten it on the, let's see how unstraight it is. It's not as bad as it looks, I don't think. That's pretty straight. Oh, impressive. Right, divot I said, didn't I? Wonder if I'll be able to get this in here, because it's only a small pouch pocket. Oh yeah, I think it just will. Oh, only just, but I don't need a lot. It's a bit over to that side, but that's all right. The idea is that it just shows you it's open. Shot myself twice. So we'll glue that down now. You can be glued down now. Yes, you can. Just checking it didn't catch in the crease, but I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Tiny little bit of it goes over, and now it doesn't. So I do want something on the front there. I could do with a little bit of glue separating those two pouches there. And let's just have a look if there's something here that that goes, that I like. They're all sideways on ones. Are you? No. No, I don't think so. So I think it'll be some kind of paper. Don't know if it'll be book page or digital. I'll have a think about it. That's a beauty. I can now stop and have a think about, oh yeah, maybe some, I've just seen a piece of music paper here, maybe some dyed music paper, coffee dyed music paper would be nice. I'm just checking that's the way I want it. It's got that ridge in the middle there, because that's quite nice that way. If I put some of those on the outside, yeah, I think I'm going to have it that way. Have I got any here just before you leave me? I've got a couple that I've made out of cereal bar box, and it's lovely craft colour on the inside, and it's really thick card. There we go. So, is that the last two? I have a couple out of the bag then. bit of glitter on that one. Always like a bit of glitter, you know me. There we go. Right. Now I'd like to put it back together before I turn you off. Where was it there? I don't think I'll hurt anything. With those reinforcements. I did, you've probably seen how easy this string's going through now. I did just squeeze a little bit of art glitter onto the ends of each end of the 2 strings and just squeezed it together to stop all the hairy bits spreading and opening, and it seems to have worked really well. I can now get them through without them fighting me. That's it, there's one. Oh no, not quite. We've got these. Let me know if you decide to have a go. I know 1 or 2 of you have said you really like, this is the type of journal you really like. Thank you for that. It did help. Or if it's inspired you to create something different, similar but different, let me know. Ooh. Right, now let go of the other end, have I? It's there though. It's chunking up a little bit actually. I don't want this on yet, do I? You can see it's drying quite well, but yeah, it's not ready. Not ready for that yet. So I'll just tie this loosely. And yeah, I'll do the other one. I'll do the other one off camera. I just wanted to show you what we've done. That needs creasing, and yeah, I want something on there, don't I? Don't think we did anything else, did we? Just that, this. Yeah, I prefer it that way out, actually, with the pockets in the middle. I'll probably leave it there to dry. I could always trim that off, couldn't I, and put something on it. I think I will. I'll let it dry first. Yeah, and then with a label on there. Yeah, it's going to be nice. I like it. I'm sure we haven't done anything any further back. We haven't. Okay, so thank you so much. Like I say, let me know if you have a go at anything, even if you just get some cardboard out and do this, because this is now going to, I'm thinking I'm going to cut it down the middle and make it into 2 toppers. So I might put some fabric on it. I might put some portraits. You know, I've got some lovely portraits, digitals. Yeah, you'll see it again and it'll be nice. And I probably will, I have to say, I probably will rip round it and put gold around it, or some colour around it. Okay, thank you so much for keeping me company. I hope I haven't driven you mad. And yeah, have a lovely, lovely day. And I will hopefully speak to you tomorrow. Bye for now.